Kettering will receive the opening kickoff here to get us started tonight. Number 11. Looks like Deshaun Hatcher on the return.
Brendan Latch's kick is thrown off the field by number 11, Deshaun Hatcher. And he brings it up to the...
Looks like Kettering will start 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Looks like Eli Hillard, number 14, will be the starting quarterback, Brian. Lions in the road, white on white, and the Kettering captains in their green on green. Out of the gun. Hillard, play action, finds a man on the outside. Dances his way close to a first down. Awful lot of Lions in there.
Yeah, they got to brush up on their tackling out there if they're going to stop this team.
That'll be marked as a first down at the 36 for the captains.
That's a captain's first down.
Some big names coming back this year, Brian, and it was a shame. Boyer and I missed week 1 last week. We felt like we missed an instant classic, so I feel like we're playing catch up here in week 2. But the Dancer boys are back. Lots of names that we were familiar with last year.
Yeah, Jack Schaefer in the middle. He had a great game last week. Oh
no! It was nearly picked off there by Michael Dancer on the tip drill.
Yep. And Jake Newman had a shot at it also. I think he was just so surprised that the receiver didn't catch it.
That's exactly what that looked like. Snuck right up on him, right in that face mask area. Truth be told, those are actually kind of difficult to catch sometimes.
Right.
But yes,
he's upset with himself right now.
As any of us would be. That is, you don't get the opportunity like that every week.
Like a house call.
Right, yeah, he might have. Yeah, he reels that in. He might have a good shot at taking it to the house. Brings up 2nd and 10. They got quads here to the near side. They're going to go read option. Quarterback's going to keep it. And the Lions are there. Led by number 7, Michael Kamoris.
Morris is a junior. He played as a sophomore last year. And that experience is showing off.
It is really, it's just a different level when you get up there. And once you can adjust to the speed as he has, the game isn't quite as fast as it is those first 4 or 5 weeks.
Exactly.
Trips to the near side, 3rd and long. Lions looking to get off the field. Back to pass. Under pressure. Thrown into coverage, and Michael Dancer there again to break it up.
Great coverage there by Dancer. He had that red all the way.
Yeah, I felt like Hillard really forced the issue there. He got lucky that they're going to be able to come out here and punt this ball.
The receiver didn't help him out too much, just standing there. When he sees he's in trouble, he's got to move.
Got to come back to the ball. Michael Dancer will be deep to return for the Lions.
Well, and he had a great game last week returning with a 98-yard kickoff return. Was very exciting.
Yeah, this is a young man that is tough to bring down in space. Let that one go out of bounds. Maybe they saw the tape.
They might have. I wouldn't kick to him.
So it looks like the Lions will start their first possession tonight here right about the 39-yard line. Well, they keep moving on me. They come up to about the 43, so the Lions are going to have some decent field position here to start off on their first possession. 10:23 left to play in this first quarter. We are scoreless at the newly renovated Waterford Kettering High School, home of Kirk Gibson.
That's right.
Connor Fracassi back at quarterback this year for the Lions. Flag on the play. It's number 5, Ian Goings. That's another young man that's had some experience up here, and he also has some speed.
And he showed getting to that corner. The cornerback had the wrong pursuit angle, and he just ran right by him.
Gonna get a holding call against the Lions here. Came out relatively quick, so it should be right about 10 yards on that. Maybe 11 at the most.
And that's a 10-yard penalty from the spot.
It's actually not even going to be a 10-yard penalty because it was out in front of the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Ends up being a 7-yard penalty. Fracassi comes out in the gun, Goings to his right. Gets it out to Dancer, and he is hit immediately by number 5, Damon Hamler.
That was a complete pass number 2 to Michael Dancer.
Good job by Dancer just holding on to that one.
Yeah, Hamler came right up and
he's
had
taken
that
down by
sniffed
number
out.
5, Damon Hamler.
Brings up 2nd down and long for the Lions. Fracassi rolls to the near side. He's going to buy some time rolling back. As a man,
Brendan Lack.
able to keep his feet for a few extra yards.
No flag.
A late flag.
Put a flag on the play.
That may be against Kettering because Locke was the only one over there and a couple other...
he had the ball. I did see a little bit of a reaction from the Lions sideline as well.
That was a little different offense than what we saw last week.
Yeah.
They started out running almost the entire first quarter.
Okay. So were we
throwing
under
the
center
ball
at
around
all,
a
or
little bit.
were we still out of the gun?
We were out of the gun.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, the personal foul is going to give the Lions a 1st down on the other side of midfield. They'll be at the captain's 46. Not to bring up old news, but this isn't the first time we've seen the captains have some issues with decision-making and personal fouls on the field.
Yeah. And that makes a difference in a game. Avoiding penalties.
Well, right there, Brian, Lions are looking at 3rd and forever. Now they got 1st and 10 on the other side of the 50, and a big play there as the Lions are now inside the 30.
Ronnie Menard getting in early on the offense this week.
Yeah, that's good to see.
He's a big body and nice target to have out there.
I'll tell you what, I didn't know that was Ronnie because he's that much bigger than last year.
Yeah.
It's number 15, Ron Bernard. He pushed out of bounds.
And he made the game-ending interception last week.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. 1st and 10 Lions from the 36-yard line of the captains. Give us to Goings, and he's got someone on his ankle there.
Number 5, Ian Goings on the carry for the Lions, and he's taken down by a crew of captains.
A crew of captains. That's the go-to.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one. Don't think I won't go to that well later tonight. 2nd down and long for the Lions, just on the other side of the captain's 35-yard line. First drive for the Lions here this evening. Defense was able to get off the field in a 3-and-out. Give us to Goings. Nice chunk of yardage there to bring up 3rd and short.
That was. He did a nice job of avoiding the blockers. Avoiding the tacklers.
And he's taken down by a host of captains.
Pretty big early 3rd down play here. I don't see a kicker listed here on my Lions roster. Do we have anyone who was kicking extra points last week?
Brendan Locke is doing the kicking
that's
duty.
right. 28, the ball carrier, that is Jack Schaefer. He's going to be just short of the
Hit off
first
number
down.
28, Jack Schaefer on the carry for the Lions.
Early decision here for the coaching staff.
He was taken
Brian.
down by a crew of captains.
Well, the way Schaefer was running last week, they may just give it to him
Yeah,
again.
give him another shot at it. Maybe go hard count here and same play other side.
Yeah.
4th down, we'll call it 2. Here from the top of the Kettering press box. Alongside Brian McPhee, I'm Dan Pelchat. Lions go option, and he's going to be able to scoop it up.
I think so. He got to the 25, and the chain gang's moving.
Yeah, Connor Fracassi, it wasn't an easy read, but he was able to find a little lane there, just what he needed.
Yep. Well, he didn't hesitate on hitting that hole when he saw it and took advantage of it.
And that's, you can just see a little bit of growth in him, you know, from last year, being able to take a few lumps in that read option. Knew what he needed and was able to pick it up. 1st and 10 Lions at the 25-yard line. 6:24 and counting to play first quarter. We're scoreless. Goes to the end zone and a flag, and it's legit. They got a little grab on him.
They did.
Fracassi's pass.
Brendan Locke,
81.
the intended receiver.
Brendan Latch, but there's a flag on the play.
It looks like he might have a little height advantage on number 12 there. Brendan does.
Yeah, they got him listed here. Brendan at 6'3". He's always had that height, so, and he's always had good hands too. So I'm interested to see what he can develop into this year at the wideout position for sure.
Wow. I know last year at the track season, he was a pretty good 100-meter guy.
Okay.
So he's got some speed to go with that size.
That flag was for pass interference on the captains.
It's going to put the Lions down at the captain 12-yard line. 6:17 to play here first quarter. We are scoreless in this week 2 matchup between the South Lyon Lions and the Waterford Kettering Captains. Fracassi with the give to Goings. Has a little room on the far side. He'll be stopped around the 8-yard line.
I think the Lions are doing a good job of mixing it up.
For the Lions.
Last week they got a little bit of predictability with who they're giving the ball to and
And he's
different
taken down by number 28, Jake Johnson.
We've seen 3 or 4 different guys carrying the ball, Fracassi keeping it, throwing it.
Well, not only is that good to keep the defense guessing, but then you got guys with some fresh legs late in the game.
Exactly.
I know me and you were rooting for that sun to get down below those trees, right?
Yep.
2nd down, we'll call it 6. Fracassi rolls to the near side, under pressure, trying to buy time. Wisely just eats it. Didn't force the issue.
Fracassi on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken down by number 2, Larry Platt.
Kettering did a good job of stretching that one out, just couldn't get anything going upfield.
3rd down and 8 from the 11. Lions got to get right to about the 3 based on my look at the chain gang from over here. Schaefer to the left of Fracassi, out of the gun. Has a man, and the Lions are going to get lucky here to have another shot at either going for it or a field goal. Is that?
That was James Haddock out there. Looked like it was a little bit behind him. He was open.
9, James Haddock.
Had a little mustard on it too.
Carter Ellis.
That was 6 right there.
Looks like Brendan Locke is on for the field goal attempt. Looks about like a 28-yarder. Gotta get there. Just short. And with 4:40 to play in the first quarter, will remain scoreless.
Number
As
81,
the field goal
Brendan
attempt
Latch,
comes up short.
no good.
Captains will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. Lions were able to force a 3 and out on their first possession. Ball is away, he's got a man, and he's got some room. For the first down to about the 34-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 11.
Brendan dancing with the tackle on that one.
Okay.
Coming all the way across the field from the safety spot.
And that's a captain's first down.
Captains had that one blocked pretty well.
Yeah, they did, and we've seen them go to that well twice now. If they're able to get those stock blocks in place, they're able to gash you on the screen pass or bubble screen. Option keeper. And the Lions were able to get there before he's able to do any damage.
And that was Michael Dancer in on the blitz.
Here's it, and Eli Hillard was able to fight his way away from him, but he slowed him up enough that his friends were able to get there.
Waterford Athletics would like to remind you to keep the pathways and front railings of the bleachers clear so that everybody can view and enjoy the game.
About 7 there, that's number 2, Larry Platt.
Isaac Noe on the tackle.
Hilliard's pass complete to number 2, Larry Platt.
Well, it's kind of a nifty play they're running there where they empty out that flat area over there and then roll a guy over to it.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody in coverage out there.
Trips to the near side, bad snap. And we saw this a lot yesterday in the JV game, and it really hurt the JV team for the Captains. In fact, one drive they put together got deep inside Lion territory, and a play like that happened, and it felt the next play was a pick 6.
Well, it doesn't even give you anything to do on 4th down other than punt.
Yep.
There they were, 3rd and short, and that's what you got to avoid is mistakes and penalties.
A couple 3rd down mistakes by them. One on defense with the personal foul. That was a bad snap. Let's see if they kick away from Dancer here again. Nope. Oh, flag down. Well, they may be declining it. They're ruling that a fumble at the Captain's 30.
That's a fumble recovered by the Captains, number 20, Hunter Allen.
Well, now we're playing to the level of our competition. Walled Lake Northern was a really good team, I thought, last week, and we played right with them all day. They had the lead on them for a while. And now here we go, mistake for mistake.
Not unheard of.
Nope, this is where the coaches need to settle them down and get them fired up.
Yep. See if the defense can answer again. Looked like he had a shot at him there on the inside post route, just kind of sailed it.
He did.
Hilliard pass attempt for number 12, Brendan Teal.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Captains at their own 29-yard line. 2:14 left to play here in the first quarter. We are still scoreless. Receiver, number 19, Eric Kraft. That'll bring up 3rd down.
That's Jake Newman there, got his hands on it.
Hilliard pass attempt to number 19, Eric Kraft.
He's just a sophomore, so we're going to see him for a few years.
Yes. Big 3rd down here again. Let's see if the Lions defense can get off the field one more time. Way to get your hands up.
That's Jesse Powell.
Oh, I know that name.
Yep.
Great
Get that
play.
big paw out there.
Yes, he did.
I know a dad who was over there screaming right now.
Sir. Good to see Jesse out there. Makes a play there to get the defense off the field.
Broken up by number 30, Jesse Powell.
Now Lions should end up with some decent field position still out of this here. Great job by the defense again. Nice punt.
Get in there.
Well, Ollie will take full responsibility for jinxing that.
Well, they switched up punters also.
Yeah, that was
the left footer.
Was it really? I mean, he hammered that baby. Very impressive. With 1:55 to play first quarter, the Lions will start inside their own 10.
Jack Schramm.
Goings on the carry. Maybe we'll pick up a couple, get to the other side of the 10.
Number 5 on the carry, Ian Goings. Then he's taken out by number 28, Jake Johnson.
Going to keep it on the option read. Nice decision. Going to be close to a first.
Well, and he got out, gives them some room back there where they're not, if they are passing, they're not rolling out into the end zone.
Cassie on the carry for the Lions. Then he's taken out by number 7, Lamar George. And that's a Lions first down.
Another changeup we have this week is they're running into plays with receivers and running backs. Last week, Connor was running to the sideline for every play.
Okay.
Just about. It's got to get a little tiring on a quarterback.
I was going to say, I wonder if he was a little gassed. They're going to get it out to Dancer quickly. Michael Dancer across the 35, maybe to the 40.
This is a complete pass to number 2, Michael Dancer. He's taken out by number 28, Jake Johnson, with number 45, Samuel O'Brien.
You really got to wrap that kid up.
That's another line.
Even down the sideline.
Right.
Yeah. He's able to get his way up to the 39-yard line. Another first down for the Lions, and the offense seems to have something going here. "40 seconds left in this first quarter. Ooh. Goings took a little bit of a shot there.
Number 5, Ian Goings on the carry for the Lions.
Gain of 4 on the play. They'll see a 2nd and 6. This could be the final play of the quarter. Pass incomplete with 2 seconds left, so we'll get one more.
Pass intended for number 15, Ron Menard.
Just let him a little too much on that one.
Fracassi under pressure, he gets sacked. That's a big man down there, number 45, Sam O'Brien. And
Number 3, kind of
as the first quarter here at Waterford Kettering High School, knotted up at 0. And when we come back, the Lions will face a 4th and 11 in a punting situation.
At the end of the first quarter.
Ronnie Menard is with them.
Okay.
And he's going to go. Got to get out of the way.
Nathan McMaster's going to tell you I tried, Brian.
You know, they had a big play off that last week. And I think if Brendan maybe stuck a little closer to Ronnie, he would have had a blocker.
Well, and I mean, I think it came down to as much as if that's to the wide side of the field, we may have been in better shape too.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Well, Kettering's going to have their best field position of the game so far here to start the second quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Hillard out of the gun.
They're going to call a horse collar on that, I think. Or late.
I think you got a better argument of the horse collar, maybe. I
think it's late.
I felt like he was trying to let up on him, but...
Right.
I think it must just be the late hit.
That flag was for personal
They actually
foul.
bring him down by it, which I think is technically what the definition is of that horse collar.
That brings up a captain.
Well, I'm batting usual batting average on my predictions there, 0 for 1.
Stop.
Unfortunately, Hillary got the carry from captains. And he's taken on by a pack of Lions.
Hilliard's going to have to go off because his helmet came off.
And I don't have another quarterback list. Oh, no, yes, I do. Ryan Nolan, number 21. Oh, number 19.
And they just do a direct snap.
Yeah. .42's listed as a wide receiver, Kevin Garlow. Will line up in the quarterback position. Great tackle by Brendan Dancer.
He had that one sniffed out.
Yeah, he did. And I don't know.
Number 2, very flat.
I mean, if Dancer isn't over there to sniff that out, that might have turned into a little something.
It certainly would have.
Great tackle.
Waterford, a little gutsy call there with Cold off the bench. I haven't seen 42
on the field.
Even on the field, let alone throwing the ball.
So the defense able to get them back, the captains back into a 3rd and long here, back to their the Lion 49. Pass incomplete, intended for number 12, Brendan Teal.
Number 12, Brendan Teal.
Lions defense forces another punting situation. 10:03 to play here in the second quarter. We are still tied at 0 in this week 2 matchup.
They need the offense to do something.
Dancer deep to return. Another boomer. The Lions will catch a break as that one doesn't quite check up in time. The Lions will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 9:55 to play second quarter. We are tied at 0.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 for the Lions at their own 20. Percassi sends number 7, Michael Morris, in motion, and Percassi's able to pick up 14, maybe 15 on the play. The first down for the Lions.
Somebody with a shoelace tackle saved about another 15 yards. As he was running.
Or if you'd just been on the other stride with the other foot, you might still be going. Nice play there. The Lions get out and get some breathing room out to their own 35. Clock running, 9:40 and counting in the second quarter. Not a lot going on there. For 7, Michael Camoris.
Number 7, Michael Morris on the carry.
I think that's about our 5th
and he's
running
taken down by a crew
tonight.
of captains.
Or 5th person to carry the ball.
Touching the ball, yep.
Yeah.
Lock to the near side. They go back to Camoris. Another ankle tackle, but it was effective. Call it a gain of 1. Should bring up 3rd and 10.
Number 7, Michael Camoris on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken down by number 28, Jake Johnson.
Rolls to the near side, and number 2, Larry Platt, able to.
He shot in there untouched.
And he knew right what he was looking for, so the Lions will be in a
Number 7,
cutting
Michael
situation.
Morris on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken down to the backfield by number 2, Larry Platt.
Looks like number 5, Damon Hamler, deep for the captains. Punt takes a Lions roll down to about the 23-yard line and will be killed by number 35, Steve Shelton. 7:07 to play here, second quarter. We're still tied. Your center here. Give the lone back. And trying to get to the corner. He'll have a solid gain. Number 25, that's
Number 25, DeMonte Thomas on the carry for the captains.
You know, other than a goal line situation, I haven't seen too many teams go under center, other than that old Canton team in their misdirection offense.
Yeah. It immediately jumped out to me, too.
Right. Well, it brought in everyone tight, and the containment wasn't out there.
We'll do a single back again. I believe that was Thomas again. He's able to pick up another couple.
Number 25, DeMonte Thomas on the carry for the captains.
3rd and manageable here for the captains
Lions
at the 31-yard line.
Michael Gassner looked like he was in on there, number 64. And Jack Schaefer had his nose in there.
Mitchell Hanna down there, some of the big guys on the line this year.
And Gus Taylor's a sophomore. He's a big kid and playing pretty well out there.
Looks like they're going to give him the spot here. First down for the captains at their own 34-yard line.
Number 25, DeMonte Thomas on the carry for the captains.
6:19 to play second quarter. We're still scoreless. Lions had an opportunity with 4:40 to play in the first and missed a 28-yard field goal. And a couple mishaps by both teams, turning the ball over. We got a timeout on the field. Did we see? Nope, it was for the Lions. So we'll step out too.
Keep the pathways.
First and 10 for the Captains at their own 34. Give to the deep back. That's number 5. Ooh, big hit there. Damon Hamler on the carry. Number 7, Michael Camoris coming with the pain.
Number 5, Damon Hamler on the carry for the Captains.
But since they've went under center, Brian, they've been able to average about 4 yards a carry.
They are that off tackle and around end.
Yeah.
We're not covering it too well yet.
Looks like they went tackle over with the wing back there. Nice play there. Is that Newman?
That's Jake Newman. Tackle for loss.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Big play. Puts them in a 3rd and long here.
You can show that to the Panther kids how to tackle a open field tackle.
Right.
Textbook.
Hillard's impressed me with his arm strength. He just hasn't really been able to be very accurate thus far.
Yeah, he's had guys open in the middle. We're going to watch that.
Yeah, trips to the near side out of the gun. Oh, we got a flag. There might have been some movement there, and there was.
There's a flag on the flag.
That'll make it about 3rd and 17.
Yeah. Defense did a good job of pointing at the other team right at the whistle.
That flag was for a false start on the Captains. That's a 5-yard penalty.
4:59 remaining in this second quarter. We are still scoreless here at Waterford Kettering High School. The Captains in the all green, the South Lyon Lions in their road white on white. Good turnout here tonight and a beautiful night for high school football here in week 2.
South Lyon's always traveled well. They got a good representation over there in the visitor stands.
Out of the gun again. Hillard back to pass, fires. Intended for 42, Kevin Garwo, and it just had a little too much on it for him.
Yeah, it did.
Ball's incomplete.
Might have heard a couple of footsteps behind him also.
That too, no, don't think that can't get in your
That brings
head.
up 4th down and long for the Captains.
Dancer back to return. Last couple punts for the Captains have been very impressive.
Dancer is back a little deeper this time.
Wisely will let it roll out of bounds at about the 40. And the Lions will have 4:26 to play before the half to see if they can draw first blood. Looks like Goings to the right. Fracassi going to go with the quarterback draw, and he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Going to go into the well a little too often there.
Well, maybe they're setting something up, though. You know, Goings came out into to the near side. It's the clock running.
Number 71, Jesse Pieper.
2nd down and 10 for the Lions at their own 39-yard line. Locked to the near side. Fracassi keeps it on the option keeper, takes a pretty good hit there. Gets up to about the 43.
Number 3, Connor Fracassi on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken on by number 2, Larry Platt. And number 28, Jake Johnson.
Complete to number 9, James Haddock. First down Lions across midfield.
He did a good job running that route past the sticks. knew he was deep enough to get the first down, made the catch,
He's taking down number 3, Donovan McGee.
corralled that in.
3:03 as the clock stops momentarily, and now we'll run now that the chains are set. I believe the Lions have 2 timeouts remaining. Gonna go deep to Locke. And Locke
got it.
Inside the 5. And they're gonna say he stepped out of bounds at the 5. And there was the matchup they were looking for, Brian.
Good in the latch.
Black did a great job of keeping focus on that, bringing it in with number 12 all over him, really.
Well, and I'll give 12 credit. He's outsized down there. He tries to go up and get it, but Locke was able to time it just right. Wasn't really much the young man could do about it.
No.
Big play for the Lions just when they needed it.
And nice pass by Fracassi.
Oh, absolutely.
Get it down there and right on the spot.
Well, give your guy a chance, and that's exactly what he did. 2:39 left in this first half. And the Lions have it first and goal at the Captain 5. Gives the goings. They'll be stopped about the 2.5.
Number 5 on the carry, Ian Goins. And he's taken down by a crew of captains.
They got him marked at the 3 here for second and goal. Crosby out of the gun. He's got Goings to his left. Oh, Crosby's gobbled up in the backfield.
Number 3, Connor Fracassi.
The captains had that one sniffed out from the get-go.
Yep.
And he's taken down by number 2.
Third and goal from the 5. As we are now under 2 minutes, a minute 40 and counting
Johnson.
left in this second
And
quarter.
number 45, Samuel O'Brien.
And honestly, if I'm South Lyon here, maybe I just run this down and call a timeout and go to the well, go to the best play we got. They're ready to go. So.
Right.
Michael Dancer, who was able to separate himself late in the play.
He wasn't. James was open. Haddock was open in the corner. They had a little bit of a rush on him, and then Dancer came open, and I think he just got a little excited seeing someone that wide open.
They're right in the middle here, Brian. Looks like they're gonna send out the field goal unit. Number 81, Brendan Lott. Will come on to attempt a 22-yard field goal. Timeout on the field.
Timeout called by
South
the Lions.
Lyon, their second. And another timeout here.
And now by Waterford.
There's going to be one from Kettering, so we'll step out too and
Timeout
be back here again in a moment. 22-yard attempt from Locke and the Lions. Kick is up, and it is good. And we have our first score of the game with 1:10 left in the second quarter.
Dan, you were right. You hate to get down there and walk away without any points. So
I know it pains us all to get that close to the end zone and not punch it in, but the way this game's going, points are coming at a premium.
Exactly, and the defense has been doing a pretty good job of keeping the captains away from their end zone.
That's a great point. So now, captains have 2 timeouts, 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. We'll see if they try and get down the field or if they're willing to just take this into the half. They did get the ball first, so they'll be kicking off in the second half.
In a game like this, I'd hate to give up any playing time.
Yeah. Locke to handle the kickoff duties for the Lions. Nice kick. Taken by number 5. That's Damon Hamler, and he's got a lane. Hamler's got some room. Hamler across midfield. There are no flags down. And we go almost a full half with no points, and we get 10 points in 30 seconds or less. Great return by the young man. He had a lane, and he just hit the gas pedal.
Sure did. A few of the Lions had a chance at him and left their feet, and he left them in the dust.
Looked to me to be about a 91-yard kick return.
That was a 92-yard touchdown.
Okay. Close. That was in the
Close enough,
ballpark.
right.
Conversion.
Out of the old Captain Jack.
Yep. And just like that, the Lions find themselves down by 8-3 with 56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. High kick fielded at the 20 by Locke. Going to try and find a lane. Goes to the outside, has a little bit of room. Locke gonna get across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Lions will have 47 seconds and one timeout to see if they can answer the 92-yard kickoff return.
Well, that's set up for a good run with 47 seconds left here. We'll see what we got in the tank. One timeout. You know, Fracassi can throw it that far.
Yep. Crazy how this game works, though, hey, Brian?
It sure is. That's why we play him, right?
Yeah, right. Go nearly 2 quarters with no points, and bang, bang. Twins to the near side. It's Goings and number 9, James Haddock. Dancer in motion. Sets up the middle screen. Get to the sideline. Ooh, he takes a shot down there at about the 26.
Jack Schaefer, tough runner.
Yeah, he is.
Number 28, Jack Schaefer on the carry for the Lions.
Great play call. It was there. First and 10.
And he's taken down by number 20, Hunter Ellis. Number 45, Samuel O'Brien.
Lions able to preserve the timeout, too. To burn it here, though. Lions are going to have 30 seconds.
Passing on the carry for the Lions.
Looking at second and long.
Not that he had much options there, but he's
timeout called by the Lions. And that's
trying to remember it's better to throw it than trying to run in that situation.
We'll step out for a quick break and be back for the big second down play. Second down and 13 for the Lions out of the gun, and we got some movement.
The flag on the play.
Offsides on Kettering. We'll move the Lions up 5.
That flag was for encroachment on the captains.
Hits Locke on the sideline route, able to step out of bounds. Only burned up 5 seconds and a first down on
Smart
the near
play
sideline.
there.
It was. I didn't see him start that route. I don't know if he sold it and then broke off, or if he saw that he was in soft coverage and then broke it off himself.
When I looked up, he was standing there by himself.
Yeah, I saw that. That's about when I picked him up too. We got a timeout on the field. Kettering, that's their second. We'll also
They gave that one to us.
Timeout called by the captain.
and it must have been missignaled because I think we're out. So Lions out of the gun, 1st and 10 at the captain 13. Percassi looking for Locke in the corner, and there's flags from every referee on the field. As the DB did what you have to do there. He knew he was beat, just grab him.
Yep. Penalty is better than a touchdown.
Oh yeah, certainly, and it, almost certainly Locke was going to beat him to the flag route there and catch that. So a wise play by the secondary. Will be a half the distance to the goal and a first down. Lions still have to be aware of that clock though. 21 seconds left. They have no way to stop the clock other than spiking the ball or getting out of bounds.
Right. So if they try a running play, the next play is a spike.
Yeah, well, you're right, Brian. I
Those
missed the
flags
fact
were pass interference on the captain's
they're not moving the sticks, so it's going to be 1st and 5. So they could get a first down and then spike.
Yeah.
Truthfully, for this broadcaster, I'd rather not deal with any of that. Percassi out of the gun, trips to the near side. Looking under pressure, fires to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Haddock!
Haddock hangs on to that one. He made sure of it.
What incredible drive there for the
Oh my
Lions.
gosh, that was. And Haddock kept moving in the route. He was running with Percassi. I'm not sure what his route was he was supposed to do, but he was kind of scrambling in the back of the end zone there and made himself open, and Percassi found him.
Oh. We still got 14 seconds left here in this half.
Well, there's our own Captain Jack.
Lions at the moment have a 9-8 lead. Lock on for the extra point.
Flag on the play.
I don't know what this call is.
2-minute motion, maybe? I don't know.
I saw Haddock in motion go from one side to the
Yeah,
other.
then 30 looked like he took a step back off the line, and I don't know if that's what they got him for. It's Powell, but not that we're trying to call out penalties here, but they're waving it off. I thought it was a shift too.
Disregard that flag.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the refs talked about it, and after further review, said no foul.
Because I thought Haddock had set. And now the Lions are going to opt to go for 2. Quarterback draw, had a lead blocker. I don't think he got in.
Waterford celebrating like he did. Came up short.
So you score with 14 seconds left in this second quarter. The Lions lead the Captains 9-8. Sounds like a softball game.
Yes.
Number 19, Eric Kraft, never gave up on the play.
No, he didn't. You never do until you hear the whistle.
That's right. 4 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And with the arm strength we've seen out of Hillard, no reason to not think they're not going to rifle one down the field here. play of the half, barring a defensive penalty. Quads to the far side. And a bad snap.
Oh boy.
And that will do it for the first half. Your score, the South Lyon Lions 9, the Waterford Kettering Captains 8. Folks, stick around. We should be in for a very interesting second half here from Waterford Kettering High School.
Action, make it way down to the concession. Jack Trams kicks.
Lions will start out of the gun. Fracassi fumbled the snap, but it's able to pick up 7 or 8 on it.
I like those 9-yard broken plays.
Yeah, they don't get better than that.
No, put that in the playbook.
Number 3, Connor Fracassi on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken on by
If you're just joining us, we are just underway here in the second half. 11:30 and counting to play in this third quarter. The Lions lead it on the road here at Waterford Kettering High School, 9-8. Went mostly scoreless through the first half, and then both teams decided to start scoring. Give the 28, that's Jack Schaefer. He'll have a first down to about the 42-yard
Number
line.
28, Jack Schaefer on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken on by number 5, David Keller.
Schaefer again, this time
Number 28,
rumbles
Jack
his
Schaefer
way
on the
for
carry
about 4.
And he's taken on by number 12, Brendan Teal.
Now, I wanted to give a shout out to the lineman number 75, and I don't have his name on the roster here, but he just had 2 good plays as a lead blocker out there.
I love that, Brian, and yeah, that's a shame. I got these rosters here, and then is it on this one? Maybe that one I got from the conference website. No, I don't see him on there either.
And I don't know that he was playing last week, so.
Big collisions there in the middle. And that's Michael Kamoris he's had tough sled carries today.
He's taken out by a crew of captain.
Well, we've seen him more on the defensive side of the ball. I think he just likes hitting.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got to be real twisted to enjoy getting hit on the offensive side of the ball. We'll call it 3rd and 8. The Lions need to get to the captain's 48-yard line for a first down. Fracassi back to pass. Rolls to the far sideline. Throws back across his body and finds a man, and it's Michael Dancer.
And I was watching Dancer.
Yeah, sorry, late flag, Brian.
Up.
It looked like a little extracurricular, maybe.
We had a helmet come off.
Yep.
Dancer was floating around out there in the middle, and looked like he was doing his own kind of scouting around, trying to find an open spot.
And he found it, and then Fracassi was, at the last moment, he eyeballed him and thrown back across the body. Probably not always the best habit to pick up, but he found a man, and it's a first down. And we'll have to see. It's like a face mask penalty on the captains.
That flag was for face mask.
And that's going to tack on 15. Looks like it may have just been a 10-yard face mask.
Yeah, incidental.
1st and 10 for the Lions, just inside the captain 30. Stoppage on the play. going there for, is that Brendan Dancer? And we got an injured Lion down.
Official timeout on the field.
Oh, that's not good. We will take a break as we have an injured Lion down. Pass complete to Ronnie Menard.
Number 15, Ron Menard.
And that's a big body. You know, the yards after catch there with players hanging on him.
Yes. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the captain's 16.
That was a good read by Fracassi.
Yes.
Hung in there, found the guy open, and
Fracassi going to keep it. He's going to get down to about the 6-yard line, awfully close to another first down.
Number 3, Connor Fracassi on the carry for the Lions.
the market a little short.
I got no problem with that. Low snap. He'll have the first down as it was Jack Schaefer on the carry.
He was going for that corner and just got tripped up.
Yeah. The low snap kind of slowed it up too.
It did, yes.
So either way, 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Like Schaefer to Fracassi's left. Michael Dancer to the near side. They give it to Schaefer, and he had to fight for every yard he got there.
Number 28, Jack Schaefer on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken down by number 28, Jake Johnson.
Nice opening drive here so far for the Lions.
Running some time off the clock, holding the ball.
Now they just need to finish it. 2nd and goal from the 2. Fracassi looks like he's in. Touchdown, Lions. The 2-yard quarterback draw will give the Lions a 7-point lead for the moment.
Not a bad play call there. They spread the defense out and
keep it simple.
just took advantage of what they gave us.
Brendan Locke on for the extra point. Point is up, and it is good. Brendan Locke to handle kickoff for the Lions. Takes a Lions roll, and I can't, oh, did he touch that? The Lions sideline arguing that may have been touched before it went out of bounds.
Well, the ref was right there. So.
Yeah, so he must have not touched it. So the captains will start 1st and 10 at the
There's a
35-yard
kick out of
line.
bounds.
Well, that's better than Damon Handler taking it
True that.
to the house again.
Yes. Yes. So the Lions able to methodically go down the field, about a 7-minute drive, we'll call it, punch one in. Let's see what the captain's offense can do on their first drive here of the second half. Eli Hillard at quarterback. Couple big hits over there.
Well, the kid got away from 2 other guys, and Jack Schaefer put him down.
Yeah. It looked like Michael Dancer may have been one of the first guys over there.
He did a good job of getting upfield on him and pulling him down.
Sean Hatcher.
Hillard rolling, now going to just run with it. They finished him right there on the sideline.
Number 14, Eli Hilliard on the carry for the captains.
Michael Dancer in there and Jake Newman.
Way to finish, go to the whistle there. Makes it 3rd and manageable for the captains. Hillard rolls to the far side. Almost a circus catch by the tailback, Damon Hamler, who has the 92-yard kick return for a touchdown earlier.
And Ronnie Menard was in there and put a lick on their quarterback.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that a lot sooner than he would have liked to.
He would like to have run it out a little further, and Ronnie said, no, no, no.
Captains will be in a punting situation here on 4th and 4. Dancer coming on late to go deep. High hanger. And it'll be down just on the other side of the 15-yard line. The Lions will start 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line when we return. Lions come out in the shotgun. Looks like it's Schaefer with the carry. Schaefer will pick up a couple. 4:28 and counting to play in the second quarter. Lions leading it 16-8.
And he's taken out by number 20, Carter Ellis.
I say second quarter, I meant third quarter if I did.
Second half,
Yes.
3rd quarter.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Brian.
I know what you meant.
Looks like Jack Schaefer again on the carry.
Becoming the workhorse here in the
Jack Schaefer on the
second
carry
half.
for the Lions. And he's
They must
taken
have
out by
put
a
the
host of
plow on him
captains.
there at the half. Third down and a long 5. Lions need to get to the 25-yard line for a first down. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Pass complete to Locke, and he's going to have a first down near the 30-yard line.
Pass number 81, Brennan Latch. And he's taken out by number 28, Jake Johnson.
If we could just duplicate that last drive right here, Brian, that'd go a long way here.
Right.
First and 10 for the Lions at their own 30.
You know, one thing we learned in the first half and just saw it there again, 12 cannot cover Brendan Locke. You got a height advantage there and I think a speed also.
Ricassi under pressure. He's going to be sacked for a loss of 4 on the play.
Number 3, Connor Ricassi on the carry for the Lions.
It looked
He's
like
taking out number 51, Jose
Haddock was
Sanchez.
open out there, but I think the cover man was kind of baiting him.
Yeah.
He was going to jump that route.
I don't care who you are. Once you start getting 3 or 4 tonight, it's green jerseys around you as a quarterback. It's tough to keep your eyes downfield anyways. So protect the ball.
That's your number 1 job there.
Second down and 13. Dancer in motion. Ricassi on the keeper. We'll get back up past the original line of scrimmage and a couple more to make it 3rd and about 8. Maybe 7.
Number 3, Connor Ricassi on the carry for the Lions, and he's taken up by a crew of captains.
Looks like it might be there. Schaefer with a first down across the 45.
He's as punishing as a runner as he is as a linebacker.
You read my mind, Brian. I was like, no one in that secondary is going to enjoy that.
No.
And he's taken out by number 12, Brendan Teal.
Your best bet's really just to get over there and try and slow him down and wait for help.
Yeah.
Big 3rd down conversion there to keep this clock going. 1:10 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Lions leading it 16-8. Ricassi with a lane. Cross midfield to the 40 and a late flag, couple of them.
There's a flag on the play.
Could be a legal block.
Holding against the Lions.
That flag's for holding.
One of those interesting spot fouls where you're going to get a 1st and 12 now. Yeah, right about there.
Number 3, Connor Ricassi on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken down by number 9, Jaden Foster.
Lions looking at 2nd and long now. And what could be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
It looks like they're going to let it run out.
At the end of 3, the South Lyon Lions lead it here at Waterford Kettering High School, 16-8. We'll be back with an exciting 4th quarter in a moment. First play of the 4th quarter. Oh, and yeah, some movement on South Lyon.
That play was for a false start on the Lions.
pass, fires a deep one, just out of range of Ronnie Menard.
Good effort by Ronnie there. Just out of reach.
That pass was intended for number 15, Ron Menard.
Well, Brian, it worked on 3rd and 8 last drive. I'm just saying, maybe we go back to that middle screen or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you, if you get that little bubble to Schaefer or screen over the middle, little draw screen.
Schaefer stayed in to help. Oh, what a good open field tackle. Lamar George came up.
Number 7, Lamar George.
And made a great open field tackle on James Haddock there, because if Haddock's able to turn that back inside, he's going to at least get a puncher's chance to get to that first down.
And he had some teammates in the area that could have set a block or two.
Right. We have a Lion down on the far sideline, cramping up again, it looks like. Booming punt. Oh, no help necessary. Flag on the play immediately.
Good flag on the play.
If they're going to decline it against the captains.
That flag was declined.
Well, it burns up the down. The clock will continue to run here. We got 11:14 and counting to play 4th quarter. Lions leading it by 8, 16-8.
Number 5, David Kellner on the carry for the captains.
3rd and about 5. Lions might have got away with one there at the end.
I don't know if he thought the ball was loose and jumped on the ball or...
Oh, Brian, you're talking about one of my favorite stories ever.
Yeah?
I may or may not have been involved with a play like that at Milford once or twice.
You recover a helmet?
Almost got an early break. Off the play action. Oh, and he just threw it out of the reach. It looked like he had his man.
He was open and was deep enough for the first down.
Marquise Brown, the intended receiver.
If you are a student that needs to call for a ride, please do so at this time. We expect you are promptly picked up at the end of tonight's game. Once again, if you're a student that needs to call for a ride, please do so at this time.
Call me aggressive, Brian, but I'm coming after this. They laid back.
Oh, and it's a shank.
Yes. Oh, and the Lions are going to get great field position. And a wise choice, because then you go in there and rough the kicker, and they get another or a first down.
Right.
So.
Well, if you didn't have the lead, I would look at that as an opportunity to try to get it.
Yeah. 10-17 remaining in the 4th quarter. Lions will start 1st and 10 at the captain 35-yard line. Kakasi keeps it on the near side option.
Number 3, Connor Kakasi on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken down by number 24, Alan Martin.
That'll take us under the 10-minute mark. Lions leading by 8 here in the fourth quarter. Looking at a 2nd down and 9 at the 34-yard line of Kettering. Another heavy dose of Schaefer here. He's to the left of Fricassi. Fricassi keeps it again, gets down inside the 30 to the 28, and you have to respect that motion to Dancer because he's got so much speed. If he catches you flat-footed, you're in deep trouble.
You do it, and this is the first time they've run that where they've been on this side of the field where we could see that hole, and Fricassi has a big hole
yes, he did.
to run up there. So
nice gain to make it 3rd and manageable. They need to get to the 25 for a 1st down.
Number 28, Jake Schaefer on the carry for the Lions.
Cole Bradshaw on that tackle. That was just two bad dudes.
it was, yeah.
Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here on 4th and 3. As we approach the 8-minute mark left here in the fourth quarter. Lions leading it 16-8.
Brendan Locke has not been out for this series. It may have been more than just a cramp.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
hope
nothing
not.
serious.
Fricassi fires behind him, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Captains will take over at their own 28-yard line. Michael Dancer just not playing games out there. Read it, finished it.
Yep, he did. Receiver didn't have a chance.
We've seen that play succeed for them throughout the game where the wideout's been either able to shake the first tackler or just outright make a miss, but not this time.
They have some experience they're gaining, and they got to learn to sometimes anticipate that to make that happen.
Sorry, Brian, I didn't mean to cut you off. Why is the clock not running? Yeah.
Home crowd.
We had some clock issues yesterday. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Oh, it's Steven Shelton. 2 games in a row, he comes up with a big pick. He got one last week also.
That's fantastic. I love the form. He's like, I'm getting under this thing.
Yep.
So the Lions will take over 1st and 10 inside Kettering 40. With 7:05 left to play in the fourth, leading it by 8, 16-8.
Shelton's in on offense, showed he can catch the ball, maybe they'll throw it to him.
Nice run there on 1st down.
Sure was.
Number 28, Jack Schaefer on the carry for the Lions. And he's taken out by number 24, Alan Barton.
Schaefer punishing people.
Jack Schaefer.
That was a determined run
I was
right
just
there.
going to say, it's also a demoralizing run for that captain defense.
Because there's no one else to key on in that situation. That's just like, here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna run it on you.
Yeah, come and stop us.
Right, old Green Bay Packer mentality.
6:16 and counting to play in this fourth quarter. Lions back in the red zone. Not much there for Fracassi on the draw.
Number 3.
No, they stuffed that middle. He had nowhere to go.
And number 24, Alan Martin on the tackle.
This offense has been playing with a lot more confidence this half.
Yeah, I don't know if or any adjustments were made at the half, but they went right down the field in that opening drive. It was a 6 or 7 minute drive.
Yep. Lock is back in on the right side here.
Schaefer on the carry again. Not much there.
No.
Number 28, Jack Schaefer.
Continues to keep this clock moving now under 5 minutes.
And number 74, Cole Bradshaw on the tackle from Captains.
Was almost able to make an adjustment.
Pass intended for number 81, Brendan Leach.
And he had a couple options there where guys were open.
We'll bring up fourth down. Looking at about a 32-yarder here from the near hash.
Student that needs to call for a ride, please do so at this time. We expect you to promptly pick up at the end of tonight's game. Once again, students that need to call for a ride, please do so at this time.
Gentle breeze at his back here. And it's good. From 32.
Brendan Leach's field goal.
Very important 3 points right
Yes,
there.
it was.
It's not to number 5.
He takes a short hop. Oh, the ball comes
Ball's out.
I think the captain's went right to a captain.
Yeah. There was two captains there.
Ooh, man, number 40.
Wow.
Jaden Jackson, he took a shot on that far sideline.
I didn't see who made the hit.
I didn't either. It was just a lightning bolt.
Fumble recovery by the Captains.
Well, you can imagine they're probably going to be throwing.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Trips to the near side, out of the gun for Hilliard. He's going to take it himself, but he's got a lot of room. Newman able to trip him up at about the 46.
Hilliard on a carry for the Captains, and that's the Captains' first down.
Still got to play out the slate here. They got a full arsenal of timeouts and over 4 minutes to go in this one. That's the type of play.
Chain gang, hometown, taking their time getting down there.
Oh, yeah. Winding the clock now. We're under 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play. in regulation. Well, you're going to keep it again on the option, and he'll only pick up a yard. That'll keep that clock running. If you're going to call that, you got to have 2 plays called, right?
You would think. Even though it's 3.5 minutes, it's really a 2-minute drill. You got to get 2 scores.
Yeah, that's. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out.
Right. You can say it too loud. You don't want the green to hear you.
Yeah. We are on their press box.
And that's Hilly.
That was David Hamler who had that kick return earlier.
Yep, and that was a sophomore. Gus Taylor in on the tackle.
Great job not losing him because we've seen how speedy he is in the open field. Hamler, that is.
Yes.
Intercepted.
Jake Newman. Great grab there.
That's a football play. He saw it develop in front of him. He cut underneath it. Great job. And that should just about do it, although the captains have their full set of timeouts, so the Lions are going to need a first down or 2.
That pass was intercepted by number 25, Jake Newman.
Looks like Camoris in the backfield.
Yep.
There he goes.
Look at him go.
Well, if anyone deserved a break going like that tonight, it was Michael, who's taking some shots.
Oh, he has. He had that end zone in mind.
Yeah. Brendan Dancer now in the backfield to the right of Fracassi. We'll give it to Dancer. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and a timeout, Kettering.
Timeout called by the cap.
Schaefer on the carry. I'm assuming Kettering's going to call their second timeout here. They have 2:04 remaining. Lions leading it here in the fourth, 16-8. Or I'm sorry, 19-8.
Yeah.
Captains will burn the final timeout. 1:57 to play here in the fourth quarter. Lions leading it 19-8. I figure at this point you just go for it.
Right.
Fourth down, the Lions need to get to the 23-yard line for a first. They give it to Camoris. He's going to be a little bit short.
Number 7, Michael Camoris on the carry for the Lions. And it's a turnover on downs.
Would have been a late hit there on 54, but
Michael Dancer.
Yeah, he had that right from the get-go.
Minute 40 and counting now here in the fourth quarter. Lions leading by 11, 19-8.
Complete pass number 42, Kevin Garbo.
Brendan Dancer with the tackle there.
Yeah. Looks
Slowed
like,
him down.
yeah, it looks like they got enough for the first down. Pass incomplete. Intended to the near sideline for number 11,
Pass falls incomplete.
Sean Hatcher. Screen pass incomplete.
There's a flag on the play.
Can't decline that? There we go. Was the legal man downfield declined?
There's a flag on the play.
Another flag down. Pass was incomplete.
It's in the backfield. I don't know if we got roughing the passer or holding.
That's exactly what it was. Roughing the passer. That'll be 15 and a first down.
Roughing the passer.
Minute 6 left to play in the fourth. It's a blatant hold flag down. You're going to be upset about this one, Brian. That's coming back.
That was right in front of the ref there. Lineman was standing away.
On the point in the backfield. That flag's for holding on the captains.
Well, when they see the film, they'll know that there ain't much to boo about.
Right.
It was a nice play. I mean, for them. I mean, you know that's coming, but
12 made a nice route, was open, nice pass out to him. And
That was a complete pass to number 19, Eric Kraft.
Brendan Dancer's place to hit.
Heck Lions.
there's been a couple big hits tonight.
Yeah.
But, that one may have just taken
That
top
might be
dog.
the, yeah.
Pass
He almost got a pick.
Brendan Teal.
That'll bring up third down for the captains. And they need to get to the Lion 39-yard line for a first down with just 29 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Number 14, Eli Hilliard on the carry for the Captains, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Makes it 4th and 10. Hilliard was able to pick up about 9 on the play.
He did a good job of scrambling and getting out of there.
It'll be a turnover on downs, and now the Lions just need to kneel on it.
Kamara's blitzed through there.
Did a good job of coming up and not hitting the quarterback.
Right.
As difficult as that can be, Tom.
He scared the heck out of him, though, which altered that pass.
One kneel. Stick around, folks. We'll wrap it up with a quick post-game show and look forward to week number 3 as the Lakeland Eagles come to town. An old KVC rival coming back to the jungle.
That concludes tonight's contest.
That's going to do it here from Waterford Kettering High School. Your final score, the South Lyon Lions 19, the Kettering Captains 8. Stick around, we'll be back with a quick post game in a moment. Well, Brian, we knew it would be probably a tight road game. How about that first half?
Oh my gosh. You know, we got down a couple of times to change the score, missed a field goal, but it was just a game of penalties here, big misplays, fumbles by both sides.
Yeah.
And down to about 1:47, and next thing you know, the scoreboard gets lit up.
No, you're not kidding. It was, 1:15. Locke hits that first field goal, followed by the 92-yard kick return, and then with 14 seconds left, Paddock reels in that touchdown pass. It was like they hit the high-octane Gatorade on the sideline, and everyone's ready to start scoring points. So that's the fun part about covering these games. It can switch in a minute with the momentum and stuff, and like I said earlier, I don't know if the Lions made any adjustments at the half. The offense seemed to be running a little crispier afterwards. They went down the field and had that big drive.
Right, they opened up with a nice long drive, about 7-8 minutes. I think that built confidence for them.
I agree.
So they didn't, as far as I know, have any more turnovers in the second half.
Yep.
Controlled the ball pretty well. And you got to give it to the defense. They didn't give up an offensive touchdown.
No, it was a 92-yard kick return, and I'll tell you what, I mean, tape travels pretty fast now here in 2018. I don't think anyone's going to be kicking to that young man anywhere.
No.
Because that was just, I mean, we got some speed on our team, don't get me wrong, but he had a lane, he hit it, and once he got past that first line of lines, we all knew up here he was gone.
Everyone was chasing him at that point.
Yeah.
Great football player they had there.
Yeah.
Good thing on the defense, they shut him down.
Yeah, it was.
He had a couple of big plays, I think, carries for maybe 10, 15 yards, but kept them hemmed in pretty much after that.
Yeah, for sure. And we were talking about just before we were going on to the pregame that there were some big hits laid out all over the field tonight, for sure. But the one that stuck out most to you and I there at the end, Brendan Dancer.
Yeah.
Just total disregard for people's health out there. I loved it. I mean,
there's a captain player over there that's got a 24 blazing on him right now. It's going to take a while to get off.
Yes,
Brendan just came up, read that, and made a huge hit.
Yeah, well, and we didn't see who made the one on the kickoff that jarred that ball loose, too.
Right.
And so,
just go through the film to see who did that.
Yeah, the Lions were hitting tonight. That's great to see. And, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Football's funny. They came out, I'm not saying they came out slow, but they had to deal with a little adversity, and then they got things going.
Right.
So,
just a couple of the big hits were by Jack Schaefer and Ronnie Menard and Michael Kamara.
Yes.
I mean, those guys just brought the lumber. They're comfortable in their spots there right now.
well, Comoris and Schaefer were taking it on both sides of the ball. So hopefully someone over there and one of the parents have a hot tub for those guys. So tonight, I want to apologize to everybody. We missed week 1. That's on me. I appreciate Ryan stepping in for me on the PA. He did a fantastic job. And we'll be back doing the television and online games the rest of the season. We'll also be doing our offensive pins player of the game and our toughy tough guy. Tonight, our pins player of the game, number 81, Brendan Locke with the 2 field goals. He had some big plays on offense too, catching the ball.
Yep.
And then our toughy tough guy.
That'd be Jack Schaefer. He was all over on the defensive side and did a great job.
Yeah, no, and just really toted the rock. Took care of it. Was handing out punishment as well, and so those are our 2 guys this week that stood out to us. And be sure to be ready for next Friday as the Lakeland Eagles will come to town. Old KVC rival. I don't know what their record is. I know that they're supposed to be pretty good this year, but the Lions are coming in 2-0, and they'll be back home in the jungle actually for 2 weeks.
Well, much better start this year than last year.
Yep.
And looking forward to a promising season.
Yeah, me too. It was great to be out here again. The smell of football was in the air. I want to thank you for being here. I really
you're
appreciate
welcome.
everything that you do. And thank our cameraman, Matt Boyer, and for Dan Pelchat. Remember, folks, it's a great day to be living in America, and we will see you next time.